really made me sad. So on video 2, here I kind of was touching on again Michaela Raines and her husband and Save a Fox, and what a shocker it is that Michaela Raines passed away. And it's just this idea of like all those foxes that she gave so much love to, and you could see that in the videos. Their mom per se is no longer there, and how weird is that? You know what I mean? Everybody moves on, I guess, but it's just like, oh, so you know. And she was only 29. So a bunch of trash trucks here. That's the Union League. Lots going on today. It's Wednesday. I guess I'm keeping it short and sweet today, according to my own personal angels in the sky. This will be the 3rd day of excessive heat. Yesterday it was, real feel was 108 degrees. It reached 101 or 102. So it was pretty excruciating outside. Today, I think the high is projected around 96. So 4 degrees cooler. I don't know about the real feel. Used to be feels like, you know, feels like 108, but now on some app thing it says real feel. And what do I want to say? Tomorrow, get this, boom, some sort of front's coming through. 71 is the high tomorrow. Wow, what a difference. It's like a 30-degree difference. That's pretty major in the world of science and weather, to go from 101 to 71, boom, within 24 to 48 hours. We've had erratic weather for a while. Some say it's the greenhouse effect, and that's the way it is these days. Some people read the weather and apply it to everyday conditions in life. Air quality, this, that, and the other. And some people will wonder, like, do they want people to not come outside not only for air quality, but for danger reasons? Like, some people have wondered, because they're like, that's weird. You know, we don't really have, like, smoke billowing in from Canada fires or Canadian fires, and they're saying air quality, the smog isn't that bad, so we're wondering what it is. Ocean Prime. 1947. This building was erected in 1947. I don't really know about the restaurant, but there was an etching of 1947 on the cement, you know, of this building. So we're avoiding Sansom for some reason. This way. Looks like I have a little compass, and we'll follow almost a compass director, you know, that would say, skip Sansom, we'll go down Walnut. But I was a little bit surprised. Kind of. I mean, I was a little bit surprised that these special entertainment news outlets did a piece on Michaela Raines and the Save a Fox situation and her passing. Kind of. I mean, I realized they were a big channel, so, and, you know, raising money and stuff like that for Save the Foxes to keep it going. It's technically a 401c non-profit. So usually 401cs are very open meaning when you do nonprofits, you have to keep your money transparent. At least that's what they would say in Philadelphia. So anytime you want to do, you know, you have to report everything, and like there's a whole process to maintaining a 401c nonprofit, and that would involve more government interaction, I guess. That's what I understand just from, there's, you know, tons of nonprofits here in Philadelphia, a lot of 401cs. People are very used to doing this, and that's what I recall from volunteering with one or two. So, but I thought they did a good piece, a couple good pieces on Entertainment Tonight and Inside Edition, but I just, you know, it's hard to watch the video because Ethan, her husband, you know, is crying very hard, you know, and you know, there's anger in there. I would be angry too, like someone did this, you know, like I would feel like 29 years old, okay, something, what is going on in the universe, and can things be done almost invisibly, you know? Can you cause, say, a heart attack? Can someone, like, you know, are there things in the atmosphere that can be harnessed and you can just put people to sleep or give them a heart attack, force people one way or the other into death or into medical bill nightmare, because you wind up at the hospital for some major thing, say massive heart attack, and you were quote unquote down on your luck, or you were pigeonholed or targeted so that you didn't really have a job that had, you know, you either didn't have a job at all, you were freelancing, but you didn't have what do I want to call it, health insurance. And of course that became a thing, health insurance, way back in the early 2000s. The cost and companies, you know, reducing their health insurance. So that became a major targeted situation of a lot of people not having the basics that our parents had during the 50s and 60s, you know, if they stayed the course on like normal jobs and were lucky enough to have them, per se. Anyway, that's it. Have a beautiful morning. Again, you know, I loved Michaela Raines. I still love Save a Fox. I feel so badly for her husband and daughter and any family remaining, and I'm hoping things go well from here.